Here with men's basketball coach Todd Landrum. Coach, we were kind of joking off camera. You got back a little late last night from the trip to Concordia. Talk a little bit about actually the last two games you guys have played. It's been a busy start to the new year. You had a game on Saturday, and then you were up in Moorhead on Monday. Talk a little bit about the performances of the individuals in those two games.
Well, you know, what has happened to us in the last two games is, first of all, we're different rotations, different starting lineups because we have so many guys in and out, and so we're trying to kind of find how to play together. We've had good starts to the games, but we've had those 4- and 5-minute periods where it didn't go as well as we expected, and that's been the difference in the ball games. And last night was a very physical, volatile game with technical fouls and a lot of issues, and it was just a real tough situation. But our kids played their rear ends off, and when you hit us, we hit you back, or we hit you. These kids are competing. I'm not happy with the results. I'm very, where we are right now is below standard. But we'll keep fighting, and we fought hard last night.
And it's interesting, we were talking, you really don't have a lot of time to rest or even to get healthy. You're back in action again on Wednesday, then you play on Saturday, and then it's another Monday, Wednesday, Saturday next week. Let's talk a little bit about Macalester on Wednesday. You head up to St. Paul to take on the Scots, a team that you've had a lot of success against during your time here at St. Mary's. Talk a little bit about what to expect on Wednesday.
Well, I'm sure Macalester is going to come into that game with a great deal of confidence because they probably look at us as somebody that's a possible win on their home court. So, with all league games, we're really going to have to be prepared. They've had some things going on in their program, and so we're not really sure who's going to be there, who's going to be playing. But the guy does a great job there. They have very bright kids, as you know. You'd have to triple my ACT score to get into Macalester and probably add 10. So we'll be playing intelligent, sharp kids that are going to be ready to play.
You've had a lot of nice balanced scoring. You look back to the Saturday game against Carleton, 4 guys in double figures. You had Mike Burfine just continues to prove that he's one of the best in the league on Monday with his 22-point performance. A lot of guys stepping up, and a lot of guys are having to step up because of the injuries and whatnot, and what's going on with your program in terms of just trying to stay healthy.
Well, Mark Schumacher had a freshman out of Perham, had a tremendous game on Saturday. Now he's not with us this week because of his commitments to the seminary, and he's a kid that's going to be an all-MIAC player someday. Last night, Will Swigum, 15 points, 9 rebounds, played very aggressively, hit the 3-point shot, rebounded, took it to bat, had a great game. Tommy Gore's probably had his best game of the year, and he's a senior. It's good to see that. And of course, Mike is Mike. He's literally at some points unstoppable inside. Our kids did a great job getting him the ball, and he probably should have had 40 based on how many times he was knocked to the ground taking the ball to the basket, and unfortunately was not able to shoot the free throws. But yeah, I'm really proud of it. At some point, if we can get them all on the court together, we have a great young group of players, very talented, and they're stepping up. We'd just like to see it maybe all happen in one game.
Hopefully it's Wednesday night, 7:30 up at Macalester. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.